Happy Friday to the World Liberty financial holders. Much love. Like, you guys absolutely went crazy on the yesterday's update. Continue that support, guys, and your boy got you covered on these updates. And make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, so you're notified, of course, every time we make an upload. But enough with that. Let's take a look at what's happening with the market. You're looking at the broader market in green. I'm sure no one's really complaining at this. Going into Friday, and happy Friday, by the way, to each and every one of you guys. But World Liberty Financial up 13%, guys. Yes, that's correct. A lot of interesting price action happening for World Liberty Financial. I can't talk right now. So let's take a closer look and see what really is happening. Some interesting things to kind of take away from this update. So make sure you are tuned in till the end. Price of World Liberty Financial, 14.3 cents, up 12.12% on the USD side, up 11% in both Bitcoin and Ethereum, compared with the valuation approaching back all close to 4 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume has also seen an uptick, currently sitting at about $373 million. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So first and foremost, we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. And this is something we want to be paying very close attention to. We pay attention to this every single update, but you want to really take away from what I'm about to share with you guys. So you could see dominance, of course, did see this major spike, right? You can see for yourself, we retested 60% again. Even though we are cooling off right now, which is giving a lot of altcoins, a push over the last 1 hour to be specific. You can see across the board, we're seeing a lot of green across the board, and that is due to, the dominance pulling down. And that's exactly what you want to see dominance doing going into this upcoming, weekend. Obviously, we still have, a full day left before we enter the weekend, but you want to see the dominance continue to show weakness before we really start heading back towards the, upside for altcoins specifically. So now if you're looking at, the price of Bitcoin, Bitcoin's looking amazing. I'm sure at this point you guys know what's going on if you watch some other updates that went live before the World Liberty Financial update. But, we're back in the 23.6 if you missed some of the other updates. Back in the 23.6 fib zone, and, we actually didn't just get back above this key range. We actually remained above here. We saw a daily candle close around this range. And today, we want to see something similar happening. Bitcoin is approaching the $112,000 key resistance. We know about this. We've talked about this in the past, and hopefully, we're able to close above that key range. That would put us, in a great setup for this upcoming week ahead of us. So is this really going to be the start for the market to pick up, before we go into the FOMC meeting? Because, of course, that is about, I think, 5 to 6 days away from now. So is the market really going to start making its way towards the upside and actually gradually increasing back, with the momentum before, the FOMC date itself? We'll see what happens. This weekend, a price action is going to be obviously very interesting to see, as well as tomorrow's daily today, because it is past midnight now. Today's daily candle close is going to be very interesting. But with that being said, enough rant with that. Let's take a look at what's happening with World Liberty Financial. I apologize, guys. Bear with me on that. So you could see for yourself, we actually saw a beautiful bounce. Regardless of the dominance, picking up or not, you saw World Liberty Financial actually reacting really strongly. And that shows that, this is quite a bullish statement. So what's really going on? Is there some insiders that know something? Is there any exciting news that's coming out? As far as the news is concerned, the only thing that I can think of is obviously, CZ being, pardoned by Donald Trump, and that is bringing in some, conversation starting within the crypto communities, talking about how, maybe the market of World Liberty Financial is reacting to that. But I think it's due to, the community aspect, how the USD1 coin, their stable coin, I think it's gaining traction right now. There's like 2 meme coins, I believe. There's one called Valor and one is called One, if I'm not mistaken. Those coins, reach some crazy valuations in this state of the market. So could that really be the cause? Again, no one really knows. But let me know in the comments down below what your personal thoughts are. But nonetheless, a great move. Anyone that was able to get in on World Liberty Financial yesterday. So first and foremost, I want you guys to look at this line that I drew for you guys. Remember how I was saying, we're having a hard time breaking out of this key range? Boom, broke out of that. But again, if anyone was able to get in around the 11.88 cents yesterday, you saw World Liberty Financial pump up 30%. Yes, that is correct. That is absolutely correct. But look where the price went up to 15.5 cents. 15.5 cents. I was talking to you guys about the 15.3 cents to be the next level to be looking out for once you break out of this key range. But the volume spike was quite significant, and we really did push back up to these key levels. And now we're actually still holding up quite nice after having a retracement of about, you could say, 6.76% after a 30% move. Very, very nice. And the way that I want you guys to look at it is with the dominance aspect. Don't ignore the dominance, because dominance is still at 59.81%. A lot of altcoins are still actually lagging behind the market if you look closely on the Bitcoin side of things, on the Ethereum side of things, but yet you're looking at World Liberty Financial holding really strongly, and it kind of goes back to what I said. There is some bullish momentum on the side of World Liberty Financial right now. So a great start, of course. We came up to, you could see, the 15.5 cents, for the first time since, closer to this major liquidation day. So is this wick going to fill in? We'll see what happens, but I think, this wick might actually end up filling in. If it's able to do that, I think we're back up to, the 17.3 cents, quite fast. So we're going to take it one step at a time. Obviously, the 17.3 cents would be a major statement, but we've got to take it one step at a time. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Much love. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.